China's military leadership has pledged its support to Russia as tensions between Moscow and the West further deteriorate. I've talked about this here on the world stage, where everything sits, and as far as anyone can tell here, Russia and China have been buddy-buddy for some time. They have held down what many view as being the second and third strongest militaries here on the planet behind the U.S., and it's no secret that these two together are the counterbalance to the U.S. and its power here globally. They have been for some time. Of course, there's a bunch of other countries, other allies, other countries that have nuclear weapons. But when it comes down to military might, prowess, everything else they have going for them, Russia and China have been the two across the aisle from the United States this whole time. Now, it just doesn't seem to work here on this world stage if you are a bunch of world leaders behind the curtain and you like countries fighting one another. It does not work to have Russia and the United States buddy-buddy. We won World War II together. Russia and the United States did. No one thought that it would happen, ever see it come together, yet it did, and it stopped the World War. Now we're in a situation where Russia is very close with China, obviously, but there's also some very interesting things happening in terms of the Silk Road. Russia has stopped it dead in its tracks. So even though these countries may be making moves militarily, as they have been for years, we've been hearing this over and over again, these two backing each other militarily, but when it comes down to the fundamentals of the economy and everything else outside of the military, Russia has basically said the Silk Road is stopping here. We've got our own projects, and it's going to be interesting to see where it goes from there. Does China just kill the whole thing and say, okay, we lost out on the money running it up through there? Do they reroute down through Pakistan now? How is that going to work? Will it be finished? Will they continue to finish this in the future? All that yet to be seen. But as far as we know right now, China and Russia having each other's back. They just had this big summit in Moscow here on April 3rd, where all the military brass basically came together and said, we've got your back, you've got ours, all against the West. Now, you may have noticed that things are heating up between the United States and China. This tariff war, trade war going back and forth. Well, it should be no secret as well that we've been hitting Russia with sanctions for quite some time. So now these two working together, I'm telling you, is something to pay attention to. They are quite a force together. No matter what anyone wants to say, you can live in this la-la land that we are untouchable until you're touched. And then it's too late. Or you can face the reality that anyone can be touched out here on this world stage, especially when your leadership sells you out.